Hi, welcome to Knock Hill. I'm Ian Forrest, Operations Manager. Mark's asked me to look at a selection of classic cars and come up with my own personal top 10. And these are a 1974 Lotus Elan Sprint, a 1975 MGB GT V8, a 1965 Singer Chamois, and an immaculate 1978 Triumph Stag, a 1956 Racing Triumph TR3, an awesome 1963 Austin Healey 3000 Mark II, a sensational 1963 Ford Consul Capri, a magnificent Mark I 1965 Lotus Cortina, a 1972 Alfa Romeo GTV 2-litre, and a Crucium TVR Griffith 1965 with a racing pedigree. We'll judge these cars on handling, comfort, speed, looks, and obviously cost. But before we do that, we're going to take this beautiful black V12 E-Type round the circuit with the proud owner, Jimmy Wilson, and we'll be back shortly to let you know how we got on. I've got a cracking job in my hands and I'm really looking forward to it. If the car you're building, Mark, comes anywhere close to this, you're on a winner, mate.
Welcome back! Am I completely mad?
Yes, you're completely mad.
For once I think we agree, Pete, mate. Over the next 12 programmes, I am going to completely restore this beast. It's an E-Type Jaguar Roadster, and I could well have taken on more than I bargained for. Just take a look at the rust in this bucket. Now I've got to take out the radiator, the engine, the transmission, the front suspension and the rear suspension. There's a lot to do, so please keep up. I can't bear it any longer, I've got to go to the toilet. Now, this beauty should just about come out. Yes, sir, yes, sir! Oh my goodness, there's a flood. What a lovely bit of kit! Now, the next job is to start stripping the front suspension off, and that involves breaking all these ball joints that attach the wishbones and also the track rod ends. Just taking the weight off the suspension now. Take it up just until when the car's lifting there, that's enough. Now, let's set to with some ball joints. Breaking these ball joints can be very difficult because they get quite seized in on the taper when it comes through. Now, if you start bashing at the end of here with a hammer, you're just going to knacker the whole thing. So what you need is a special bit of kit, a splitter, which sits underneath the ball like that, and then this bottom tongue, if you like, rests on the bottom of the threaded part. You screw it up like so, and then take to it with a serious air tool. Yes! And there she goes. She'll come out. And there you go. Not in bad nick. There you go. now all I've got left is this bottom ball joint to break. There we go. One up assembly. The oil filter has to come off before we can get the engine out because it sticks out a long way sideways. But unlike modern cars that have disposable oil filters, these old cars have these old fantastic ones where you have a cartridge that goes inside the middle. Don't want to get too much oil here. That's the bit you throw away. This bit stays with, just leave that there, with the car. And inside there is a little metal plate. Now often that plate sticks to the cartridge, and a lot of people when they take the cartridge out actually accidentally throw away that plate as well, and when they put it all back together the oil filter doesn't work because it just floats around inside this little vat of oil. So it's important that's there. It is there. Good. I can store that. It is so lovely taking cars to bits. I remember when I first did it, and it's just, there's nothing like the feel of oil on your fingers. It's just fantastic. Here is the disposable air filter itself, which should come out of this, like so. Ta-da! So when this was designed, basically the air would come in these two pipes drawn in from here, from the engine. So it would take in some hot air, which is a bit contrary to what they do with modern cars these days, because there is a thought that hot air is less good for engines because it's thinner, but there you go, that comes off there. And ultimately, ta-da, one air filter, bin.